In the previous program, we said that Tang Xing beat him to death by sending him to death. After sending you to Longgong of the East China Sea, he returned to Tang Xing as if he was fine and said to Tang Xing, "Will it be? Why don't you walk, and you still do things here? 3 battle sets. I'm a little bit more serious, so you blame me, and I'll go to my personality and go to find out about your skills. If you can't get any of the same area like me, just go through the lyricist class, and you will also get a different area." Tang Xing's meaning is, to put it bluntly, I want you to read and wait for you. Without your food, every lesson, I have been studying every day as the new year, and I am hungry. Tang Xing, he is going to scatter the future. Is Tang Xing really hungry? Of course not. His purpose is to cheat and send free time, and open the bag and get it clean for him. When I opened the bag, I saw the dead clothes left by Guan Yin. It's 10, I don't know this, 10, 1,000 flowers are golden. Tang Xing also woven the seal. This was what I wore as a child. If this Mauzi brings this, he will recall the gold without using Jiao Jin. If he wears this clothes, he will be very happy without using them. Alas, what is the saying goes, monks don't talk wildly. Is Tang Xing quite good at speaking? Ah. As a Gao Sheng, can Tang Xing speak? Alas, who would tell you that you are lying when you lie? Don't be so naive. Who in the world doesn't lie? Are you not deceived by the world and people? Giving up empty space is really a clever thing and is confused about it, and I fell into a big pit. Take Mauzi directly with Lao Tzuan, and Tang Xing immediately started a revenge, telling you to be disobedient. I folded the feasible and rolled in pain, and caught the sky gold flower, leaving only a golden line, which was tightly placed on it, and I couldn't take it down, so I kept going. Here we will explain that the tight strands in the original place are a golden line, not as obvious as in TV series. If you don't look carefully, you can't see it. It's not stupid to send you off. You can tell that the problem must be caused by Tang Xing. Since this warning cannot be taken down, you should beat someone who thinks about gold to death. So, I sent the heir to give the warning for a while and Huang Knight to attend. I forgot that Tang Xing wanted to start. Tang Xing was chanting this monkey. My father's island was on the ground. He lost his iron rod and couldn't raise his hand. He just shouted, "I'm so young, don't recite it anymore. Everyone remember it." The stick that I gave up for free was not beaten this time, but one day it would hit Tang Xing. No matter how you bully Xin, you dare to hit me. How could I admit it when I send you off? So I said, I never dared to fight. I asked Master, who did you give it to you? The 3 battles are the ones who were born to me by an old mother. The matter of sending the heir to beat Tang Xing was covered up, otherwise neither side would be able to get out of the stage. Tang Xing said that it was a mother who was born. Tang was so excited that he didn't dare to say the name he cared about. After hearing this, the traveler was furious and said unfilially that this old mother must be the reason for the crown. How could he take me to harm me? Wait until I go to the South China Sea to beat him. Tang Xing's answer is a considerable mechanism. Justice, even if he is subject to me, he will definitely know it. If you look for him, will you be dead? Seeing that there is no, Tang Xing pushed his responsibility with just one word, and understood. That is to tell the palace that this matter has nothing to do with him. It was Guaning who stole the gang and swelled him. When he deceived Ing Pusha, he could say that this was a marquis. He guessed it himself, but I didn't tell him. Tang Xing said. Tang Xing said. Quan Judi sent Yong Kong to Guaningpa to go to the bill, but Ho Zi and Guaningpa. That's it, IRT took it, 2 sons. Gong Kong felt that he would not give up. At the next stop, he thought he would come to Guaning to calculate the battle. We have said it before. Tathagata gave 3 orphans, and asked the welcome Bodhisattva to use it on disobedient and want to blame others. If you are obedient to the sky, then this lonely person will save you from caring for the Bodhisattva. But it's not a coincidence. Sending heir to cheat is the key to disobedience. The reason is that it has to be used. Before there was a tight pot, sending Kong, who was liberated from material dealers, could be said to be pressure-free. After the tight situation, the relationship between Tang Sen and Song Kong finally achieved a balance that could bring peace to each other. Only in this way can we continue to move forward. In order to get this scenery pot, Shou Kong gained another belief in making progress. It can be said that he killed multiple birds with one stone. Then again, is it really okay to use violence to force people to withdraw money? At this point we can find out that the reason why Tang Sen wanted to withdraw the gold was because he did not dare to look back and could not face King Tang after he turned around. And you can't go back if you lose money, so why aren't the gold withdrawal team the condemned criminals? In the final analysis, all wealth is freedom itself, for freedom from the control of others, for the freedom to control others, for the freedom from the control of money, for the freedom to control money, everything is for freedom, for greater freedom, everyone is actually seeking freedom, and will never be free. Without further ado, let's talk about this traveler. When Tang Sen and 11 Jin were serving, they marched for several days. It was the spicy moon, cold sky, trees, wind, and flowers were moving. They went to some Xianya Tiaoguan District 7 road. Tiao Ling once scrawled Junhan's name. Did you see that these days, this monkey didn't lead Tang Sen on any good road, and Tang Sen suffered a lot, and finally they came to a place. I remember this place is called Shipanchan Inqiu Jian. Song Kong knows this place. It is part of the route map for Buddhist scriptures. Why does Song Kong come here? Because Song Kong only saw the Guanyin Puzi last time. The two stone pictures are straightforward and simple. I want to make a dragon out of a saint. After swallowing a wave of fresh teeth, the mountain will come to strengthen the elders. Tang Sen sure to met a dragon. In fact, we know this dragon, it is the little white dragon we are familiar with. Little White Dragon's initial goal was not to eat Tang Sen's white horse but Tang Sen himself. Song Kong quickly threw away his luggage, dismounted his master, turned around and walked away, but the dragon couldn't catch up and swallowed his white horse, Lian Anji, in one gulp. According to the seedlings among the natives, the little white dragon ate the white dragon horse because he failed to catch up with Tang Sen. Does the little white dragon really want to eat Tang Sen? Is the little white dragon a cannibal? This is what the mountain godland told Song Kong. This is under construction. Jirai Wuxia just leads Shenguan across Shuiguang to get married completely. Muya doesn't dare to fly over. Jian Shui Qing Zhao Jian's own salt, don't think of it as a flock of birds that often end up in the water, because of the naming Qiu Daoji. It's just that in this year, Guanyin Puzi rescued a pre-dragon because he was looking for a house to collect Buddhist scriptures. He sent him home and asked him to wait for the Buddhist scripture collector. Don't be fooled by flying. When he is excited, he goes ashore and spreads fresh birds to eat, or uses tables and shoes to clear the way. According to the saplings in the land of the mountain god, Xiao Bailong Kaiying and Qiu Jian do not eat human flesh. Why did he arrest Tang Sen? Let's take a look at how Xiao Bailong himself later explained his actions to Guanyin Pu. Yesterday, I really flattered him when I was in the middle of the vice center. He used his strength to fight me back, and scolded me so much that I didn't dare to come out behind closed doors. It's very suspicious that he has never mentioned a Buddhist practitioner. First of all, you went there with Tang Sen or you didn't go with Tang Sen's white horse. Secondly, can't you see that this is a closure? Guanyin asked you to wait here for the pilgrims, and the 1,000-year-old bell-fish suddenly closed. You shouldn't ask, are you here to seek Buddhist scriptures? Xiao Bailong put all the blame on Sun Wukong, blaming him for not saying that he was a Buddhist practitioner. Guanyin's reaction was even more strange. After that, focus on self-improvement and take advantage of others to praise others. Before entering, there are some rules and regulations. When asked, the word study seeking is always mentioned first, but there is no need to worry about it. This Guanyin is also from the Shinra family. Even if the little white dragon didn't eat Tang Sen, shouldn't he be allowed to eat other people's white horses? If that's the case, can we say that Guanyin Pu is after he reminds you to send free time? No matter what kind of waste monster you encounter, you must first show that you are the scriptures group to survive. If you don't identify yourself, you will cause all kinds of trouble. If you reveal your identity first, you might have some small surprises. After death, I will say something special to you no matter what monster I encounter when I encounter. He is a scholar from Dongtu Lobby. But he never said that the little white dragon set out to kill the world. These people are all Guanyin's book, and thousands of selected items are guaranteed. Why don't you mention it when you meet them when you run away? What is the purpose of doing this? The subsequent program will tell you the story behind the story of the oil absorption record.